All right, I think we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a match reaction, a live match reaction. I'm NkGhTg. Joining me is a Leeds United fan, friend of the show. He's been on the podcast many times. It is Chris Chivers. Chris, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very well after that, Obviously, the result, I was kind of falling asleep during the match, to be honest. It was dreadful, but the result is all that matters, really, and we got that. So very pleased after that. We are, of course, live on YouTube and Facebook. So if you are watching live, thank you. Hello. If you're enjoying them, make sure to give the video a like. Also share it around as well. Get more people watching live and get all your comments in, all your reactions to that 1-0 win over Barnsley at Ellen Road. But yeah, Chris, it wasn't great, but job done in the end.
Yeah, thank God. It was needed, but finally got that sorted, so we can breathe.
Yeah, I mean, right now it is results over performances, isn't it? It's all good seeing Bielsa ball at its finest, but right now, going into this, we're 4 points from promotion now, only 1 point from promotion. It is really just results over performances, isn't it?
Yeah, it's priorities, the goals and the points at the end of the day. Goals mean points, points means prizes.
Yeah. And I mean, we're going to the Barnsley game, or the Derby game rather, on a Sunday. You're needing 1 point. If we just shithouse the draw, I don't think anyone would care because it mean that we're up. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
I'd still want to beat Derby just for the sake of Spygate and everything.
Yeah, definitely. Louis OFC on YouTube is joining us. Good evening, Louis. He says a nervous wreck. Yeah, I mean, how were you feeling heading into this game? Because to be honest, I didn't really give it a second thought today at all. I didn't switch on the TV till right when the game kicked off. I just wasn't giving it a second thought. I wasn't too bothered. I wasn't too nervous heading into this game. How were you feeling?
I don't know. It was a bit of a weird one. I kind of, in my mindset, we was getting 3 points out of this, regardless of what happened.
Yeah.
And then it was all right until about the end of the first half, when I'd noticed we was getting absolutely dominated. It was like they were playing Bielsa ball and not us. And from there, it just went on.
Yeah. We
got the win.
Yeah, I mean, watching the game, without looking at the table, you'd be thinking, what, a Leeds bottom of the table and Barnsley at the top of the table? Because, it really felt like that at times. Barnsley, you got to give credit to Barnsley, don't you? They were really dominant. They were on top during the majority of the game.
You could see why they were bottom. Their conversion rate is, 7% maybe? And
yeah.
Showed today.
Yeah, their quality going forward was pretty poor. I mean, our goal came, when did it come? Our goal came on 28 minutes, so of course an own goal. But just before that, Barnsley had missed a fantastic opportunity from a corner when Anderson headed just wide.
The amount of times, and I know we slate Bamford a lot, like a lot of Leeds fans do. But watching that today, I kind of don't feel too bad because I've seen Barnsley strikers now.
Yeah, I mean, it really did feel like they had Bamford playing up front for them. Woodrow, he missed a few good chances, and Barnsley just missing all their sitters. And I feel sorry for them, Barnsley, because they did play some really good football, and they probably did deserve at least a point from the game, didn't they?
Oh yeah, Bielsa would have definitely said something like, "You guys should have had 3 points today, not us, 100%." But it happens like that in football sometimes, and like you said. A bad team winning games isn't a good team. It's a lucky team, and we was very lucky today.
Yeah, definitely. And it was nice to be on the other end as well, because usually it's us dominating games and deserving the 3 points, but we end up losing the game. So it felt nice for a change.
Well, I'd rather have that kind of game once we've been classed as champions. Give that to Charlton. Give them them abusers. That's absolutely fine. Not now. Not before the end.
Luke Emery on YouTube says the most stressful game I have ever watched. Yeah, it was very stressful, especially towards the end there. But we got that free kick deep into Barnsley's half with like 30 seconds to go, so that was job done then, really. John North on Facebook says, well defined again, Barnsley. Barnsley lad matching on together. massive credit to Barnsley, and then Michael on Facebook says matching on together. Ed, Ed and Chris here. So get all your comments in. But yeah, all credit to Barnsley. You know, they were pressing really high. And do you think Leeds United were pretty surprised by Barnsley? Because I think all of us fans as well going into the game, you know, we were thinking, all right, we're going to beat Barnsley. They're bottom of the league. Do you think, you know, we maybe went into the game, you know, thinking it was going to be really easy and them coming out as surprises a bit and we were caught on the back foot?
For us fans, yes. For the players, no. They do the study and they would have known the game plan from the get-go. And what I enjoyed watching was the two managers going head-to-head tactically. You could see them both changing the formations, giving instructions out. It was literally like chess on a football field. It was so interesting to watch.
Yeah, I mean, Leeds changed the formation a few times during the game. We, of course, were forced into making that one change in the starting 11. Colin Phillips is out for the rest of the season. So Ben White moved into CDM, Bavardi at centre-back. And we started with a back three, didn't we, of Bavardi, Ben White and Ayling. And then Jack Harrison was playing left wing-back, Dallas at right wing-back. And it wasn't really working. Bielsa then changed it to a back four midway through that first half. And then I think he went back to three at the back or something. But the second half, you know, we go ahead and we bring on Stewart, don't we?
Who's a centre back, and we put him in centre midfield.
He came on for Jack Harrison as well, which I really surprised about, to be honest. I was surprised with all the subs, really. I mean, of course, Pablo Hernandez came on at half-time for Tyler Roberts. Not surprising there. It always happens. Again, I feel sorry for Tyler Roberts. But Pablo Hernandez couldn't really do much because Barnsley were just really at us. They were right at us. Pablo couldn't really do much. Chris, do you think we rely on Pablo Hernandez too much?
No, I feel like we rely on him just enough.
You don't think?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of games where we've been poor, got to half time, needing a change. Pablo Hernandez comes on, then wins it for us.
Yeah, but that's the love of the game, isn't it? It's like it's Pablo makes a difference. Pablo knows he can make a difference. Today he didn't play well. You could see that by the frustration when he kicked the water bottle. Don't know if you saw that. He was very angry coming off the pitch. But it wasn't his fault. And everything we did today, we won the game without Pablo really being in the game. So
I guess that's promising, really. But it wasn't fun watching Barnsley dominate the game, really. It wasn't fun at all. But of course, Pablo Hernandez went off in added time for Jamie Shackleton again. We were forced into an early change in the second half when Helder Costa went down. Alex Mowat just barging into Helder Costa, getting him injured, and looked a really sore one. Helder Costa's arm, it looked like. Looked a very sore one. He got stretched off, so hopefully Helder Costa, you know, good luck to him. It looks like he's going to be out for a long time, really. And if he's out for the rest of the season, then I mean, he's going to be a big miss, isn't he, Chris, being out for the rest of the season? But will we manage without him, do you think?
People slate him, but I don't think people realise how much we actually need him. Like, he's the one who provided the pass to Ayling for the goal at Swansea. He makes the one-on-one runs that not a lot of other players do. It's probably him and Harrison are the most influential players because they're the ones that are cutting him from those wings into the centre to provide for Bamford. I reckon we'll miss him more than we'd miss Pablo, which I know that's a bold statement, but I reckon, we'll miss him more than we miss Pablo.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be a big miss as Helder Costa, but, you know, I think, though, because with Helder Costa being out, you'd imagine Jack Harrison would go on the right, which I prefer. I think Jack Harrison's fantastic on the right-hand side. And then Alioski on the left always causes problems. Maybe, you know, he's better as a super sub as Alioski, but I think starting, you know, he could still do a job. So, you know, Helder Costa is going to be a miss, but I don't think he's going to be as big a miss as what Calvin Phillips is, because we really did miss Calvin Phillips today, didn't we?
We had no one to control the tempo of the game. I know that's what Sky Sports were saying Ben White does, and he does a brilliant job of it at centre back, not at CDM. He doesn't have that mindset that you need there. And I think Phillips at such a young age doing that really shows how good he is. And we are going to struggle without him, but I reckon we'll still do enough to get the point or 3 points, hopefully, from Derby.
Definitely. Yeah, I definitely think we can still do it without Karen Phillips, but it was definitely a big miss today because we didn't have that control in midfield, did we? And it would be so much easier if Adam Forshaw was fit. We'd just have that straight swap. Karen Phillips
He's
being
coming
out
back
injured,
shortly.
you'd just go put Forshaw in there, wouldn't you?
I think he's coming back shortly.
Yeah, he's returning to training soon. He's going to be back for pre-season, playing for Leeds again. He's not going to play for he's not going to get in the team on Sunday or next Wednesday. So, but if Adam Forshaw was fit, with Calvin Phillips being out, you just go, oh yeah, Forshaw, he can go in there, be a straight swap, and it will keep the whole system just there, will keep it perfect. But with Calvin Phillips out, and there's no real solid replacement there, and then you're having to unsettle the back four, put Ben White into midfield, and it just causes a load of mess when Calvin Phillips is out, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can tell that we're unsettled, but we still do what we need to do, which is win games, and we have been doing it without him, and we will keep on doing it for these last 2 games. Yeah. I will miss him, but hopefully he'll be back for next season when we're in the Premier League with Ben White at the back. Casilla at an airport somewhere on his way home. I'm excited for next season now. I think it's done. I know I shouldn't be saying that, but I can't see us messing up.
You think it's done? You think we're up?
I reckon we're up. I can't see us messing up. And if either West Brom or Brentford mess up, it's done already before the derby game.
Yeah. I mean, as just say, we're 1 point from promotion. If West Brom slip up on Friday and Brentford slip up on Saturday, then we're up already without even having to kick another ball. Yeah. So, all eyes on Friday and Saturday, and all eyes on West Brom and Brentford. And, I keep on using this analogy. It's like we're playing a game of tennis with those 2 other teams. Tennis ball of pressure. They've hit it back to us going into this game. We've won the game, so we've just smash the tennis ball of pressure back to them and going, deal with it. See if you can pick up the points now.
Yeah, it's literally 40 advantage to us, and now we just got to wait and see what them 2 do. But it is a waiting game at this point, more than anything.
Lou on YouTube says we don't deserve to go up if we bottle this now. Yeah, definitely. If we bottle it after we need 1 point from 2. If we bottle it for me, yes, definitely. We don't deserve to go up at all. Simon Lane on YouTube says, why do we always struggle against teams lower than us?
Because everyone's lower than us.
Pardon?
Because everyone's lower than us.
Yeah, everyone's lower than us, aren't they? Yeah. But the teams teams in the bottom half of the table, you cast your mind back to that Luton game. We struggled so much. Why do we struggle against these teams, Chris? Why?
Because we had won. They want to prove something. They want to prove they can beat the best of the best in this league, and we are the best of the best in this league. That's why we're top of the league. They want to go out there and say, listen, we can beat these guys. So the rest of the league should fear us. But it's like Wigan. Wigan went on leaps and bounds after beating us. And rightly so, that they have been doing fantastic, and I do hope they stay up. But they enjoy playing us more than we enjoy playing them, clearly. Yeah.
But for Leeds going into these games, though, do you think it is a mentality thing? Going into these games against the lesser teams in the league, you could say.
Yeah.
And we're going into them thinking, it's going to be easy, and then it turns out not to be.
Not that it's going to be easy, but I feel like we think it's going to be easier than what it is.
Yeah. And I also think as well, with the teams, lower down, they tend to just sit back and, we struggle to break them down, really. We're short on ideas. I think, when teams come at us like Barnsley did today, there was a lot of space in behind and you saw it. We just weren't really doing it. We just weren't good at all today. If we were on our game like we were against Fulham, then we could have easily thrashed Barnsley. But no, we just weren't on it today, really. Barnsley weren't on it as well, thankfully. I think it was just, we were poor on the day, and Barnsley just struggled to convert chances. That was it. But Barnsley were definitely better than us. But
it's been the story of their season. I've never liked Barnsley. I won't be sad if they go down. Mainly because the fans are rude and abusive. Saying this from experiences when I nearly died from Barnsley away. Was it 2 or 3 seasons ago now?
It was 2 seasons ago, wasn't it? 2 seasons ago. Thomas Christensen. Yeah, guys, if you haven't heard the story, we were at Barnsley away. Chris was walking from a train station to Ellen Road, and he got a near miss from a glass bottle from a Barnsley fan for when a Barnsley fan threw it at him. So
never gonna forget them.
Not a great experience for Chris with Barnsley fans, unfortunately. But now I still think you need to give credit to Barnsley. They played well, and if they're going to go down, if they keep the manager and keep all the players, they're definitely going to come straight back up without a shadow of a doubt. But yeah, Stewart, he came on in the second half of Jack Harrison. What do you think of Pascal Stewart? He looked alright, didn't he?
He looked alright, but I didn't see him in his normal position. He was centre mid, like I said. So I'd like to see him at centre back. But he looks like a solid player, and he looks like someone Bielsa does want in the list. I think him, Casey, and Bogusz are his three ideas of future prospects. Unfortunately, Ryan Edmondson isn't in there, and I'm gutted with that, but I mean, it's football for you, isn't it?
A comment here on YouTube from Pablo Nieva says, Vamos Leeds, Bielsa, River Plate. So an Argentinian there watching. Thank you very much for watching, Pablo. We appreciate it. It's mental that we got people from all over the world watching. It really is incredible. A River Plate fan there, I'm guessing.
Did you think?
Yeah, you'd think.
What gave that away?
But yeah, we need to talk about the winning goal, though, of course. So yeah, 1-0 to Leeds over Barnsley. Own goal winning us the game yet again. The 7th own goal in Leeds United's favour this season. The highest amount of own goals that we've had in our favour in any season. I mean, own goal, he's cropped up time and time again, and he's won his games. I mean, against Birmingham, own goal won us it, and here he's won us the game.
He is my new favourite player. When we sign him permanently, that'll be the best day of my life.
Play of the season, his own goal, definitely. But yeah, I mean, this goal, it was nice play from Leeds United, really, because Click, played a fantastic ball through to Bamford, but it looked like he was going to go wide to Dallas, and I think it tricked the defenders. Instead, he goes inside to Bamford, and then Bamford just to cut back, and then who was it? It was Solbert.
Well, he had 2 shots, didn't he?
Yeah, he did it. Yeah, first effort was blocked, and then cut it back, and then Solberg getting on the end of it to tap it into his own net. So yeah, fortunately for Leeds, we got a bit of luck, and we need a bit of luck at times, don't we?
Yeah. Every team does, but we I think we need it more than anyone right now, especially in that game. We needed luck. We was a very lucky team. But if you watch the way Helder Costa pressurizes Solberg, he can't really do anything else but put it in the back of his net, which is why I think Helder Costa is so key, and I think he's underrated personally. Yeah,
we're definitely going to miss Helder Costa if he's out for a long time. Hopefully he isn't. Hopefully it was just maybe a dislocated shoulder, and he should be back for last game maybe. I don't know. Of course I hope that he's not got a dislocated shoulder, but that I'm hoping he's not going to be out for 6 weeks or whatever, you know what I mean? But but yeah, we're definitely going to miss him. But very lucky today. Leeds United picking up a 1-0 win at home against Barnsley. All credit to Barnsley. They did great, and they probably really should have got a point. Really, they probably did deserve a point. But Leeds were fortunate, and we won 1-0. And a big 3 points for Leeds United as it keeps us top of the Championship table on 87 points. We have 5 points clear of West Brom, who are in second, and 6 points clear of Brentford, who are in third. Of course, Fulham are irrelevant. 1 point needed from the next 2 games, which is away at Derby and at home against Charlton, to secure promotion. 2 points to secure the title. Are we going to do it, Chris?
Yeah, Derby away. We're going to do it, and then we're going to laugh in Derby's faces. Bamford's going to score 2, and he's going to go to the camera and literally laugh right in the lens.
It'll be so good to win either or promotion or the league at Derby. It really would, revenge from last season. And it's only a shame that Richard Keogh can't be there to watch it as well, because of course he'll
be there. He'll be there.
Hopefully, you'd hope he's in the stand somewhere. Yeah, you'd hope so. We've got 11 people watching us right now. Thank you very much to everyone who is joining. We've got 4 reactions. I think we got 3 likes and 1 wow reaction from someone. Thank you very much to everyone who's joining all the comments. But all eyes on Friday night when West Brom they take on. Who did they take on? West Brom. on Friday. They take on
Huddersfield
away, the West Brom on Friday. And then on Saturday, Brentford are away at Stoke. So, I don't really hold too much hopes for Stoke and Huddersfield doing us any favours. I think, I think West Brom and Brentford will pick up all the points. So, all eyes on Sunday now, really, against Derby away at Pride Park. And, Derby, let's have a look at them. So, Derby are, of course, 11th in the league. Nothing to play for, really. They're 6 points off the playoffs with 2 games left, but realistically, they're not going to get the playoffs at all. They've lost the last 3 games. Haven't won a single game in the last 4. Three losses and a draw in the last 4. Are you confident going into Sunday's game, Chris?
Yeah. I mean, Derby will want to beat us, but I'm confident we'll do one over on them quite easy.
Yeah, definitely. I'm very confident. I'm confident that we're going to win the league title on Sunday. I really, really am. Yeah. Louis OC on YouTube says, would love for West Brom to lose at Huddersfield and Leeds to win the league at Derby. Yeah, it'd be great to win the league at Derby, wouldn't it? But can't see Huddersfield doing us any favours, really. Huddersfield
they need to survive. They need to survive the 3 points.
They need to survive, but realistically, I think they are going to survive. Really, they'll have another game after this. I think realistically, Huddersfield are going to survive. They're going to go into it thinking, if we lose, then it does a big favour to Leeds. So they're probably not going to want to do that.
I reckon they'll be focusing on the 3 points because at the end of the day, if Huddersfield don't and one of the other teams win from the bottom 3, from not last place, not Barnsley, but the other 2, it's going to be really close then. And I mean, again, I wouldn't cry if Huddersfield go down. Everyone I work with are Huddersfield fans, so I'd love that. But I do want them to do us a favour. Yeah,
of course, it'd be nice to do us a favour. But I think all eyes on Sunday. Leeds United away at Derby. Hopefully, we can do it. What's your score prediction for Sunday, Chris?
1-0 was or 2.
Yeah,
1-0.
Yeah, I'm going to go 1-0 as well. Yeah, 1-0. 1-0 Leeds, I reckon.
My post goal of the season because I've still got that.
Now, I reckon Alioski will score if anything. He always scores away at Derby, doesn't he? He last 2 seasons. So
he's scored some bangers as well.
He has, Alioski. Let's have a look at Twitter real quickly. So I put out a poll on Twitter asking people for their man of the match. 4 options: Patrick Bamford, Liam Cooper, Ben White, and Illan Meslier. Any guesses who's winning right now, Chris?
Meslier.
No, Patrick Bamford's winning with 31.3%.
What?
And then in joint second is Liam Cooper and Illan Meslier with 25%, and then Ben White is in last place with 18.8% of the vote. And Neil Bailey has replied to that tweet on Twitter saying Berardi. We only get 4 options on Twitter, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have added Berardi, but I think a few other players just made the top 4 cut there. A big win for Leeds United. One more step closer to the Premier League with this 1-0 win over Barnsley at Ellen Road. 1 point away from the Premier League. Let's hope Leeds United can do it. We'll wrap it up there. Chris, thank you very much for joining me.
More than happy to.
Make sure to follow Chris on Twitter as well. It's on screen next to his name, @Chivamundo. So make sure you go follow him on Twitter and Instagram as well. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like. That would be very much appreciated. Share it around as well. And if you're brand new, hit that subscribe button on YouTube, hit that follow button on Facebook, and hit follow on Twitter and Instagram as well. It's all scrolling down at the bottom of the screen. Thank you very much for joining us. Hopefully you all enjoyed. 1 point away from promotion. Hopefully United can do it. We'll speak to you soon.
Bye.